Hey, what is up guys? This is Mo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the AW3420DW Ultrawide Gaming Monitor from Alienware. I got this gorgeous display around 2 weeks ago and I've been using it every day continuously, so I think I have a really good grasp on the pros and cons, and I'm going to be taking you through everything you need to know about it. If you've been liking the videos on the channel so far, do not forget to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the growth of my channel and it gets my content to more viewers. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, let's start this off with the design. This thing looks insanely good. Alienware used their Legend design language here, and I really love it. Every little detail is so well thought out, it really blows me away. The curvature here is a 1900R curve. This is not as pronounced as the Samsung monitors that come in at 1500R curves, which are more immersive for gaming. But I like the flatter curve that this Alienware monitor has for editing as well as productivity. The cable management slot position makes sure the wires are not visible, and there are also cable routing plastic pieces to clean wires up. It also comes with this color matching I/O cover that completes the back's look while protecting the ports from dust. The stand that the monitor comes equipped with is absolutely solid, and it has one RGB zone in the back. The lighting is really beautiful and it's actually usable, unlike many other monitors that have really dim lighting. In terms of port selection, let's start at the back. This monitor is equipped with one DisplayPort 1.2, one HDMI 1.4, as well as two USB ports. There's also an additional two USB ports as well as an audio jack at the bottom. Those bottom USB ports are so well placed. Other monitors make ports so hard to find, but with this one, they are right within your reach. These are helpful for charging your equipment and connecting accessories to your PC. At the bottom, there's also another RGB zone that shines down on the table. This can be turned on and off by simply touching it. I am loving these design touches. In terms of ergonomics, this ultra-wide beast is not lacking. The monitor is height adjustable, can be tilted up and down, side to side, with a small swivel tilt as well. The bezels on this monitor are quite thin. I don't even notice them, and the branding at the front looks so damn good. The button controls are well placed on the right side of the monitor. They are very clicky and responsive, which makes them a joy to use. The on-screen menu is very easy to use and well thought out. First section is the gaming section, where you have your preset modes and you can choose a response time from 2 millisecond for extreme, 3 millisecond for super fast, and 4 millisecond for fast. Next section is the brightness and contrast. Here you can control the brightness of your display. Input source is how you can switch your inputs. Alien FX lighting is where you can control all the lighting and brightness of the RGB zones on the monitor and the stand. Audio is where you can change the volume of anything plugged into the audio jack on the monitor. Menu is where you can find the language and timer for shutoff. And personalize is where you can set shortcut keys so you can get to things easier. Design-wise, this thing is a straight 10. I really don't see it getting any better than this. It is built like a tank and you can really see how good the build quality is with how heavy the monitor is, coming in at a whopping 34 pounds. Now let's go over specs and then we can talk about gaming and general performance. So Alienware is using a 21:9 1440p nano IPS panel, and I have to say this panel is absolutely gorgeous. The color accuracy is a crazy 98% coverage across the color gamut, and you can really see that translate on the screen. Colors are really vibrant and rich, making this panel excellent for content creation. I think it's worth mentioning that right out of the box, it doesn't seem like Alienware has done any factory calibration, so the colors might be underwhelming at first. But the colors are really great on the screen with some calibration. So the brightness here is 315 nits. That is not that bad. IPS panels are not the brightest out there, and most monitors in this space are between 350 and 500 nits, so this gets plenty bright and is good enough for most users. The refresh rate here is 120 Hz. That is okay for most games, but if you're doing a lot of esports and competitive gaming, then this is probably not the best option out there. While the response time here is 2 milliseconds, again, this is not bad for most games, but for competitive games, you'll probably notice the difference between that and a 1 millisecond option. The monitor is equipped with a dedicated G-Sync module. This is a very important addition if your device cannot push higher than the full frames the monitor can provide. It helps reduce tearing by only showing a frame to you when it is ready to be shown. G-Sync can help less capable machines produce better and smoother gameplay. In terms of productivity, this is an excellent monitor. The 34-inch size and 21:9 aspect ratio really make my workflow better. I can put 2 or 3 windows side by side so I don't have to keep switching windows all day long. And for editing videos, it also really helps me because I can have a wider timeline with more clips in it, so I don't have to keep scrolling left and right. So, in terms of productivity, this is what really makes me like this aspect ratio and size. Also for editing my videos, this screen was excellent. The resolution and color accuracy meant that the images were sharp and crisp with beautiful color reproduction. It helped me create higher quality videos. Next up is gaming performance, and again, this screen is wonderful. Its cinematic nature and wide aspect ratio meant that I can see more of my games. This is a fantastic display if you like to play casual and cinematic games. Its large size makes it very immersive, and its high resolution and color accuracy gives you images that you can get lost in. Where this monitor can fall short of other options is competitive gameplay. If you're trying to push past 120 frames and want a 1 millisecond response time, for games such as League of Legends, Valorant, or Counter-Strike, this monitor just can't do that. And although it's good enough, it's just not the best value for money if that is what you're looking for. So unfortunately, as much as I love this monitor, I won't be keeping it, and then that is down to a few cons that I just can't get over. First of all, the ports. DisplayPort 1.2 and HDMI 1.4 are just plain old at this point. Sure, the DisplayPort may be good enough, but the HDMI 1.4 just can't cut it for next generation consoles over the 60Hz limit. So looking towards the future, this monitor will quickly become outdated as I purchase more equipment. Now, for the second con I found with this monitor is that it is incapable of switching input depending on which device is connected to it. So, in my case, I have a personal laptop and a work laptop. So every morning I come in and I plug in my work laptop through the HDMI input. And it's just not going to know that I plugged in my laptop. So I have to manually go into the menu and switch over to the HDMI input. Doing this every day and switching between my personal laptop and my work laptop has just become a tedious task. And to add to the pain, the 2 millisecond response time is just too slow for the 60Hz limit on the HDMI input. So I get a lot of graphical fragmentation and artifacts that are just obnoxious to look at. So in my case, I'm using 2 devices. This is just not the best monitor for me. In summary, the AW3420DW is a high-end, well-built monitor and is an excellent productivity screen and an above-average gaming screen, and overall, a good package that can be lacking at times. So would I recommend this monitor, especially that it's getting a lot of discounts right now? Yes, I would for those who are going to use it with one PC and are not interested in purchasing next-gen consoles and are not playing any competitive games where you want to push more than 120 Hz. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments if you're a fan of ultrawide monitors and what other monitors you'd like to see on the channel soon. As always, do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel as it really helps the channel grow and gets my content to more viewers. Have a super awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time.